Hello peeps and welcome back to the Age of Engineering. Alright, I have done a lot of work off camera this time. Mostly just grindy, boring stuff. I did do some stuff off camera that was going to help me accomplish some of the grindy stuff, and I will try to explain everything. If I miss something, I apologize and I'll come back to it when I remember it. First, I needed a good supply of redstone ingots for something, so I have this set up over here. I have a drawer with redstone, a drawer that is producing redstone ingots, and a drawer with a void upgrade for the small stones. I have an algorithm separator working on redstone, which separates one redstone to 2 of each, and I have 8 speed upgrades in this thing. Extracting on brown, inserting on brown, or extracting on brown, there, inserting there, extracting on green, and inserting there. So, that's number 1. Number 2 is I went ahead and I set up my centrifuge down here temporarily in order to be able to mass produce silicon. I also have my slice and splice over here because I needed to make a couple more climb flasks. I have temporarily disabled this. I have it attached to a lever so I can turn it back on when I need to, but I was producing too much stuff, I felt like, so I want to turn it off for now. I removed the dynamic tank that was here because dynamic tanks are so bugged, it's not even worth me trying to keep one running. So instead, I have a crap ton of UU matter stored up here, and I've been just mass producing whatever I need. I have actually hit a point where I have run out of uranium. Like, I'm completely out of nuclear fuel. I have this left for my quad fuel rods, and then I'm going to have to get some more fuel going. But this is going to last me a long time, so I'm not that terribly worried about it. I've been producing lots and lots of this stuff, which I have been turning into plutonium, which I've been producing into RTG pellets. Each one of these is 3 plutonium and 6 dense iron plates, so that's a lot of work. In here, if I can get in the right spot, I've actually been mass producing chrome by molecular transforming titanium. It actually goes really fast, so it doesn't take me long to get much chrome. I'm actually kind of happy with that. And as you can see, I'm not hurting for titanium at all. Nor am I hurting for chrome. Over here, I altered this a little bit. I discovered that these things will run on 1 MV line. It looks like they're out of power, but they're not. It actually does process at full speed if it's getting 128 packets. So I have 1 MV line going to this. I actually have HV lines going to these, although I don't need it. But I have 1 dedicated HV line going to each of these, and I have 1 MV line going to the extractors. I discovered that these emitters, the medium voltage, the high voltage, these things, if you break them with a pickaxe, they are lost. There's no way to pick these things up and recover them. It's kind of a pain in the ass. I've had to build so many of these things that I almost felt like cheating them in. But no, I'm not going to cheat. I went ahead and processed all of my rubies into macerated rubies and processed that into chrome dust, which is why I have a drawer up here for chrome dust, as well as titanium and aluminum. This thing is doing a nice trick for me, and let's try to avoid the big thing for the moment, if I can. This thing, I might have to do something about this in the near future because I'm just not getting the power I need. Let's see, what else? I don't think I showed you guys in here last episode. I've got a nice outdoor spot here for... Holy shit! Why? Oh, fuck, that's right. This would have to do with something else that I've done. and I will show you guys momentarily as soon as I pick all this crap up. Well, yeah, that's a problem. Let's actually turn this off for now. We'll let that burn off the rest of its power. I'm seriously thinking about attaching this power line to this and just powering it off of the conductor mass power whenever it gets struck. Because every time it gets struck, it produces a little bit of power. And that would be a good passive source of power for these things without me having to worry about pumping 5,000 EU per tick into it. Anyway, let's put all this stuff away and I'll show you guys the big thing. There's actually two big things. Oh, one more thing that I had to do. I had to put a void upgrade on this. Because this thing filled up with mulch, so this thing couldn't run. So these things ran out of fuel, which means these things ran out of fuel, which means these things ran out of fuel, and I was actually almost completely out of power for a while. Alright, I think that covers all of the major stuff that I did except for the big reveal, which is in here. It's all gone. No, this was not the fault of Creeper. This was the fault of me changing my entire storage system, all of this, and the 4 storage units from RF Tools, all of this fit into 2 drives full of 64Ks. With plenty of room to spare. Now, the 64Ks, those are a pain in the ass to make. They're not expensive particularly, considering the amount of resources I have, but they are kind of a pain in the ass because they require those circuit boards. I figured out a way to automate the circuit boards. Might also notice that I have a crafting thing here. Well, I did a little bit of tinkering off camera. This is circuit automation. I'll show you guys this in a minute. This is not its permanent home. Down in here, I have 3 carpenters with 3 ME interfaces pointing up at them. If I were to break this, if you put down an ME interface, let me show you guys real quick. If you have an ME interface and a Certus Quartz wrench, and you right-click one of the sides, you'll get an arrow. That tells the ME interface what direction to push items into. If you then right-click that arrow, you can spin it around, and you can tell it what side it's supposed to export to. So, on all 3 of these, the arrow is pointing up. Each one of these has the recipe stored. And each one of these has a pattern that corresponds to the recipe. It also has a conduit to pull the finished ones out and put it back into the interface. This is just a very simple crafting thing. I've got an ME interface with 1 crafting chamber down there. This is how I produce my circuits, or my patterns. Quartz glass, storage components. And I've got a very small, I've got a 4K crafting storage here and a crafting coprocessor there. So this is nothing big. This is probably all going to move off camera. But I wanted to show you guys this. This does work. I also have these set in blocking mode. So it's not going to try to push extra items in if this inventory contains items. So this inventory will fill up, and then this will say that inventory is full. Let's not push anything up. Let's wait. As soon as this burns off enough stuff to make one, it'll push enough in to build the next one. So this actually does not flood the inventory with one type of circuit. It floods it with all 3. Another thing I did. These things now are not storing any circuits. These are a buffer. This thing, which I currently have shut off because I have plenty of circuits, this will produce the damaged circuits, which will produce the unanalyzed circuits, which produces the analyzed or the stable circuits, which will get fed into these, which are then imported out of here into my ME system. These can hold 1024 of each type of circuit. My ME system can hold basically unlimited, and all of the circuits count as one type. So even though these circuits don't stack, in the ME system, they stack. This is just a very simple circuit automation. Let's go ahead and make... Do I have any circuit boards already? Just that one. Let's go ahead and make 10 intricate circuit boards. That way we'll be able to see this work too. See how it pushed just enough items in to finish it? And then as it burns up these items, it'll push exactly what it needs to build the next one. And then it'll push exactly what it needs for the next one. And so on. This part is not automated. This you have to manually switch. But I'm going to be making logic presses. So I put the logic press in here. This is a simple insert export. The extract is filtered for only the items that'll go into this. This is filtered only for redstone. This is filtered only for the silicon, and then the one on the bottom is filtered only for the 3 printed processors. So if I take my logic boards that I've produced, pop them in here, they'll get pulled into here, processed into the circuit, that gets put into here, that gets pulled out, popped into here, and gets popped into a logic circuit. So this is, again, this is not its permanent home, but it gets the job done for now. Let's go ahead and put some stuff away and get onto the meat of today's episode. Singularities. Now, I didn't know chisels and bits was in this pack. Someone in the comment of my last video said just use fluid or just use water bits. Well, this actually works a treat because I have a reservoir back here exporting water into these, which turns these into about 4096 bits per tank of water and gets pulled out by 2 retrieval nodes that are max speed upgraded into this, and look how fast that's going up. I've got 28 in here. I've actually got 144 in here. So yeah, I've got a lot. Now, I want to work on building the wireless, or the infinity card. Oh, frickin' dog. So, I need a wireless booster, I need 6 quantum entangled singularities, and I need a phantom booster. Phantom booster is actually really easy. Empowered diamantine, ender pearl, block of black quartz. Well, the black quartz block is easy. Now, don't think I don't have any diamantine, that figures. It's okay. We'll just get to work making a block of it. Let's see, what is the block of diamantine? What do you use to empower that again? Fertilizer, lithium, ash, banyatite. Lithium, ash, and fertilizer, which I can just grab from up here. I only need 1. And fertilizer, lithium, then to whatever, ash, zap the block. No. Zap the damn block. Thank you. And we'll get that cooking. Alright, so I need to turn 6 of these singularities into quantum entangled singularities. That requires ender dust. Ender Pearl Powder, I think it is, isn't it? Quantum Entangled Singularity. Drop 1 Singularity and 1 Ender Dust. So I have to macerate Ender Pearls. May as well just do a stack of them. I'm gonna need a lot of them. Macerator, there you are. You're going too slow. Shut up, Duolingo. I don't want to practice Japanese right now. This will get me started. I could break that, but eh. We'll just come back to this later. I don't need to do this on camera. Okay, I'm also going to need an explosion. So we need some TNT. And we'll need a redstone torch to light it. And we need a safe place to do this. And I need to get this ring of magnetization out of my inventory. Ow! What the fuck? We need a safe place to do this. This seems like a safe place. Six of you. 6 of you. Oh. Boom! And we have quantum entangled singularities. Now, the shitty thing about these is that they don't stack. They stack to 2. I don't know if they're going to stack in the ME system. Let's find out. Nope, they don't even stack in the ME system. So this is currently taking up 6 spots in my ME system. This is a pain in the ass. These things are, however, required for making draconic cores, so they're kind of a necessary evil. Okay, how are we doing on that? Not good. Whatever. Let's put this stuff away. And let's see, what else can we do? Really love to get the fusion crafting, because fusion crafting takes the place of this. The draconic fusion crafting. Once you have that, you don't have to use the Empower anymore, because all of the recipes for the Empower are added to that. So that's going to be nice. Oh, something I wanted to show you guys. I figured out what the source of my lag was for my crafting. It was the fact that I had storage buses on items that were mass storage. Like the storage bus that I had on the drawer controller and the storage bus that I had on the 4, that was what was causing my lag. Because if I open this thing now, and I try to make a stack of iron blocks, you guys remember how long that took. Done. So, yeah. I don't know. Finish. Alright, well, we'll get going on the next thing while we wait for that to finish. I need the holo projector from Advanced Rocketry, because we've hit the limit of what we can do without going to other planets. So, I need to get my ass to Mars. And beyond. So, we need the holo projector. It takes 2 of these optical sensors, which these things are stupid easy. Or would be. If I had enough glass panes. And an iron plate, which I should already have. There we go, holo projector. Now, if I shift right click this, it lets me pick specific items that I need. First thing I think we're going to need is this electric arc furnace that I was talking about. I've already got one piece of it, but I need to set up the rest of it. Now, I don't know where I'm going to set this thing up because I don't know how big it is, but I think I'm going to try and set it up down here. Let's go against this wall. Oh, holy shit. That thing is... Okay. Yeah, I guess this thing's big, huh? Okay. So, how the hell does this thing work? One, two, three, four, five. I'm guessing I click... Okay, no, I click in the middle of where I want it. Right? So click here. Okay, that's... I have to hold down Shift and rotate my mouse wheel to see the next layers up. Oh, damn. Okay, this thing is big, so I'm not going to be able to put it down here. Let's put it over in this corner, I guess. I'll have to have a Klein flask, but... Or no, I can run a power cable from this. That'll work. Let's make sure that this is lit. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Click there. What? Why are you up there? Okay. I've never played with this thing before, so I really don't know what I'm doing. There we go, heat-proof bricks. So the entire bottom layer is heat-proof bricks. Heat-proof bricks were just bricks with magma cream. And of course I have none. Let's get some clay. Cook that up into bricks. Can I do that in here? Holy shit. That thing is full again. Can I do that in here? Yes. Good. Okay, bricks. And I'm going to need some blaze rods. Macerate it down. I guess I can crush these. And slime. No, put you away. There we go. That'll get me a bunch of heat-proof bricks. I'm sure I'll probably need more than that before all said and done, so... Yoink. Okay. Next level up. This takes the electric arc furnace, and I need at least one input hatch and at least one output hatch. But other than that, the rest of this can be done with heat-proof bricks. So I think what I want to do is I want to do the outside in heat-proof brick. Like that. And then here I want to have the electric arc furnace, which I've already made. There it is. Now I need one of these input hatches and an output hatch. That's a fluid input. Input hatch. Oh, machine structures. Okay. How do you make a machine structure? Chrome plates and steel rods. I mean, it's not like chrome plates are going to be hard. Steal you. Pop you in there. Actually, can I do blocks of this? Yeah, I can just cut down blocks of this. That'll make it easier. We'll throw this in here and we'll get these done. Now we'll throw this in here to get these done. I know I'm going to need a lot of these structure blocks, so I may as well go ahead and just make a shit ton of these chrome plates. Honestly, I may as well make a bunch of the steel rods too. I'm just going to use the Lib Vulpes steel rods rather than press them out, because it will get the job done. That's all my chrome plates, so put those away. And we'll just make as many input or machine structures as I can. And hey, well, surprise, I didn't know I hadn't done that yet. Space Age. Yoink. Where's that skeleton? Is he down here? He's down here. Somewhere. Oh, hi. Well, that was interesting. We'll leave my mechanic down there to keep performing maintenance on this thing. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, but yeah, now we've got the machine structures. So we'll make an input hatch, and we'll make an output hatch. You go there, you go there. Next level. This is all heat-proof brick, so I'm going to need more of that. Really? We'll solve this real quick. Hopefully that's going to be enough. Go with a stack for now, should be plenty. I hope. At least to get this done. Break that. So it's not supposed to be there. And you. Okay, next level up is blocks of gold. Wait, what was that? Did that change? No, it doesn't look like it. So, heat-proof bricks on the outside. And then this is just blocks of gold. So, one there, one there, one there. Next level up. This is where we need our power inputs. Power input plug, IC2 plug, or power input plug. Okay. And I think I actually do need all three of these to be power input plugs. So, okay, I'm going to need these small batteries for that. Need iron rods. I'm going to want to use the LibVolpes iron rods. There's 3 power input plugs. You, and you. And then I think that's the top level. It is, so I should be able to just punch this, and there we go. Electric arc furnace. It's got no power at the moment, but we can fix that. Oh, hello. We're going to need... Oh, I already have a Klein flask. Okay. We're going to need a power cell, which means I'm going to need a couple of prismarine. I think I already made some. I have no... Oh, derp. Wrong recipe. And a power cell card, which I need to link. Oh, damn. This is a death trap, huh? Occurs to me that I haven't gone through to check my place for spawn capability for a while. I'm really surprised I haven't had more mobs spawning. Anyway, we'll link this. We're going to take this over here. We're going to pop him right there. You're going to set to output on all sides on that channel. And I'm going to need some conduit. Here we go. Now we're getting power. The only other thing I need to do is I need to make some silicon. Not this kind of silicon. This kind of silicon. This kind of silicon is made in the electric arc furnace from sand. Let's get a piece of sand, toss it in the input hatch, turn this thing on, and it should start working. I hope it's working. Yeah, it's working. This thing is, however, stupidly balls slow. My understanding is that in future versions of advanced rocketry, there are coils that you can use in place of the gold blocks that will increase the speed of this thing, but in the default version, this is as fast as it goes. You can just now see it's starting to build up. I have a trick that we're going to use to get around this. Oh god. This one trick gets you around having to wait on the stupid electric arc furnace. Pack creators hate it. There. Now that I've inserted clickbait. Let's finish the first thing we were starting on, which is infinite wireless capability. So, the Infinity Booster card takes a Phantom Booster, which takes an Ender Casing, which takes 4 Ender Pearls, a block of Black Quartz, and 4 Empowered Diamantine. I have that now. It's also going to take 4 Diamantine, which I don't currently have, but that's easy enough to make. All I got to do is chuck a block of diamond over here. Has that ever occurred to you guys how spoiled modded Minecraft has made us? So, I mean, back in the day, if you talked about chucking a block of diamond at anything, people would look at you like you were rich. Much less if you had 989 diamonds, or 103,000 coal, or 33,000 lapis, because I've got an automated mining machine going on lapis now, or several thousand sugarcane, or 14,000 blaze rods. 14,000 blaze rods, 27,000 ender pearls. You tell this to a vanilla player, and they're going, how long have you been playing in this world? How long did it take you to get 103,000 coal? About 4 hours. What? Yeah. Okay. Back to this. That gets us our Phantom Booster. We have the Quantum Entangled Singularities. Do I have a wireless receiver? I don't. Easy enough to make. It's just a Fluix Pearl, Quartz Fiber, and Iron. So there's that. The Infinity Booster card we already have in here. I can actually take all of these out because I'm not going to need them anymore. And remember, these things don't stack. So ME systems can't really see them either. That gets me the Infinity Booster card. Pop that in here, and I now have infinite wireless range, including across dimensions. Just proof point. As soon as my world loads, come on, you can do it. Holy massive lag spike. Did my game actually crash from going through? This isn't good. I don't know, but this isn't going to recover. So, well, I guess this is where I'm going to call this episode. So, thank you guys for watching. This has been Night Dagger with episode 40 of Age of Engineering. Hopefully this didn't kill my world. That would kind of suck. But I'm going to go ahead and kill this instance, and I will be back soon with the next episode. So, I hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. If you like the series, make sure you like the videos, and I'll catch you later, peeps.